My dad called periods disgusting. Then my 12-year-old brother ended him with one sentence. My dad's always been that guy. The one who flexes in every mirror he passes, calls therapy a scam, and thinks the dishwasher is a woman's appliance. He wanted sons. He got me first, and he's never really forgiven me for it. He barely talks to me unless it's to ask where mom is. When I was 13, I got my first period at school. I called him panicking because mom was at work 40 minutes away. You know what he said? That's not my department. Then he hung up and made my mom leave a shift to bring me pads while I sat in a bathroom stall for an hour and a half crying. Another time, I won second place at a state swim meet, came home with the medal, and he looked at it and went, "Tell me when there's a trophy." That's him. That's the whole man. But then there's my little brother Theo, 12 years old, all elbows and Takis dust. Looks exactly like a shrunken copy of my dad, which honestly used to scare me. Last Friday, we were on the couch playing Mario Kart when he paused the game. Paused it, mid-race. He turned to me all serious and said, "Can I ask you something and you promise not to make it weird?" I said, "Sure." He goes, "What do periods actually feel like?" I just blinked at him. And he starts explaining, talking fast like he'd been holding it in all day, that his best friend Mira bled through her jeans in third period, and some kids laughed, and she cried in the hallway, and he gave her his hoodie to tie around her waist and walked her to the nurse. And now he wanted to understand it for real. So next time, I can actually help instead of just standing there. My heart basically dissolved. So I told him the truth, that it's different for everyone, that cramps can feel like a Charlie horse inside your stomach that you can't stretch out, that your body's basically running a full system update once a month and punishing you with pain and hormones the whole install, that some girls barely feel it and some can't get out of bed, and both are normal. He nodded along like I was giving him cheat codes, and he pulled out his phone and started taking actual notes. This 12-year-old typed Charlie horse but in stomach into his notes app. I added, "Chocolate helps. It's not scientific, it's just law." He typed that too. It was honestly the sweetest moment I've ever had in that house. And that's exactly when my dad's voice came booming down the hallway. "Hey!" He stomped into the living room holding his protein shaker like a gavel. "What did I just hear? You do not talk about that disgusting garbage in my house. That is women's business. No son of mine needs to know it." He snatched Theo's phone right out of his hands and stood there breathing like he'd just deadlifted something. I was already loading up 4 years of words I'd never said. Heart pounding, mouth open, ready. But Theo beat me to it. He didn't even stand up. He just looked up at our dad, calm as a Sunday morning, and said, "Grandma told me you fainted in the delivery room when I was born. Twice. They put you in a wheelchair." Silence. The kind of silence that has a texture. My dad's jaw moved, but nothing came out. Theo just held his hand out flat, and I swear to you, my father, 230 pounds of gym selfies and opinions, placed the phone back in his palm like he was paying a toll. Then he turned around and walked back down the hallway like an NPC whose quest line just got deleted. I made a sound I have never made before, somewhere between a wheeze and a tea kettle. I was crying, laughing into a couch cushion while Theo unpaused Mario Kart like absolutely nothing had happened. Half a lap later, he goes, "So for Mira, heating pad, the plug-in kind or the click ones?" And that's when I lost it all over again. We spent the rest of the night building her a little kit. Her favorite chocolate, fuzzy socks with avocados on them, a plug-in heating pad, and a note he made me promise not to read. He let me see one line. It said, "You can keep the hoodie." On Monday, Mira's mom texted my mom a photo of Mira asleep, wearing the socks, hoodie and all, with the note still in her hand. And here's the thing I keep coming back to. My brother has my dad's face. Same eyes, same chin, same cowlick that won't stay down. For years, that's all I could see. Not anymore. Every time I look at Theo now, I don't see my dad's copy. I see proof that it ends with him. Subscribe if you think my brother did right thing.